Order from chaos? I don't think so. All right, so let's talk about that today. We're in a series on the existence of God. Now, we talked about last devotion about getting life from non-life. And so order from chaos is something you're going to hear a lot from the camp of materialists and atheists alike. So let's put this in perspective. Let's just kind of draw this out for everybody. All right. Imagine you walk into your living room and you see your can of alphabet soup, if you remember alphabet soup, it's spilled all over the floor, right? Would you ever think, wow, look at that. The letters have just arranged themselves into a sentence. And what's the sentence read? To be or not to be? That is the question. Of course you wouldn't. You wouldn't even think that because we instinctively know that in order for those letters to be put in order to spell out that sentence, it would require some intelligence behind it, i.e., some other human probably in your house, right? It doesn't come from chaos. It doesn't come from the can just spilling over and then all of a sudden that sentence is going to be written out. That would be absurd. So we know that order comes from a mind, right? It comes from an intelligent mind. Now, think about the universe, which is obviously infinitely more complex and ordered than your can of alphabet soup. But we're told by some scientists that we came from nothing, the universe came from nothing, and all of it means nothing. And that the order that we see in the finely precision tuned universe that we have just to the, to the billionth degree in order for us to be able to live here, that just happened by chance. Really? I mean, when have you ever seen that happen by chance? When have you ever seen anything like that happen by chance? You don't get the precise laws of physics, fine tuning, DNA, these incredible systems of information. They don't happen by random accident. If I can't get a coherent sentence out of my alphabet soup just by chance, by tipping over my can, how do we get the human genome, which is what, 3.5 billion letters long? It's just unguided chaos? I don't think so, right? The truth is the universe, it's full of order. Gravity, electromagnetism, the big word, nuclear forces, they all operate by predictable, elegant laws. The Earth rotates at just the right speed, orbits at just the right distance, right? We're tilted at just the right angle that life on Earth is possible. That's not chaos. That is design. That's intention. Now, people will say, well, give it enough time, right? Give it enough time, anything can happen. Time and chance. No, it can't. Time doesn't create order. Time is just a measure of change. If you start with chaos and you let time go by, you just get more chaos. I mean, things don't go from disorder to order. I mean, your house, it breaks down. Your body, it breaks down. I mean, you look at anything, let's say you fly a plane, you know, I don't know how many miles in the air. Let's say 5 miles in the air is probably a lot too, that's really high. But 5 miles in the air and you drop a puzzle and you give it all that time, you think it's going to put that puzzle perfectly together on your lawn? What are the chances of that? Right? The chances of that are more likely than what we have here on Earth. Now you're like, well, give it more time. Take it up higher. Take it up 10 miles in the air and then drop it. That actually makes it less likely that it's going to be put together on your front lawn. You see what I mean? So you just get more chaos. But the only way you don't is if you add mind into the equation, intelligence. So when you look at the order of nature, mathematics, the beauty of mathematics that are all around us, the precision of the universe, the cosmos, you have to ask, what makes more sense? Logically, think about it. What makes more sense? That blind chaos somehow self-organized into all the order that we see, fine-tuned, or that a powerful, intelligent mind created and sustains that order. I mean, the evidence is screaming you in the face. It's screaming for design, and design requires a designer. That's logic. You don't get order from chaos without a cause, and that cause it's not nothing. That cause is God. So, one more reason for the existence of God. And we're going to continue a few more subjects in this series. So, stay tuned. You'll get a lot of value out of it. And I appreciate you watching. God bless, and I will see you next time.